Occasionally, something happens so quickly or so unexpectedly that we are not sure of what we have seen. For example, was that a rabbit running through the field, or is just the wind? To be convinced that something is real, you need proof or solid evidence. In the story you're about to read, The Hitchhiker, a man is desperate for proof that what he has seen has an explanation. Hi, and welcome back. The Hitchhiker by Lucille Fletcher. Objectives: literary analysis, foreshadowing, reading strategy, reading a radio play. Introduction to the story The Hitchhiker. Literary analysis, foreshadowing. While reading a story or watching a movie, have you ever gotten a hint about what might happen later on? A device that prepares reader for an event or action occurring later in the plot is called foreshadowing. For example, if a character says, "Whatever you do, don't open that door," you might suspect that the door will eventually be opened to create a dramatic effect. Anticipating that event can make you more excited to find out what happens next. As you read The Hitchhiker, make a chart to know events or dialogue that might foreshadow what happens later. You can use a chart like the one you can see on the screen. Reading strategy, reading a radio play. A radio play is a play written for a radio broadcast, which means that it was originally meant to be heard, not seen. When you're reading a radio play, you'll understand it best if you try to imagine what it would sound like being performed. As you read, look for the following elements written in italics. Use the information of these elements provided so you can hear the radio play in your mind. Stage directions or instructions for the actor will help you know how a line is spoken. Sound effects are often used to suggest what is happening in the play. They help a listener see the action. The term music in will indicate when and sometimes what kind of music is used to mark a change of scene or show the passing of time. The author. As a young adult, Lucille Fletcher wanted to become a novelist. After she took her first job as a script typist and began writing scripts by other writers, she decided she wanted to write plays as well. She was successful at both. Fletcher penned more than 20 radio plays, including the well-known Sorry, Wrong Number, and The Hitchhiker. In addition, she wrote several novels. Her works were suspenseful, full of mystery, and often terrifying. Background. Radio plays. Though the television was invented in the 1920s, most American households did not have television sets until the late 1950s. Before then, families gathered around the radio to listen to their favorite radio plays. These plays took the form of dramas, mysteries, or comedies. Actors at the radio station read their lines into the microphone with dramatic flair. Background music helps set the mood. Hearing is believing. Sound effects were an important part of a radio play. They were often produced in the radio studio. Sheet metal shaking up and down replicate rolling thunder. A wooden match broken close to the microphone sound like a baseball bat striking a ball. Coconut halves clapped against wood imitate the sound of horses' hooves. I hope you found this video interesting. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, bye!